Well, that was a ton of fun, and if you missed it, you can still find the recording at twitch.tv/Walcom S7. Well, wasn't I in the middle of something? Oh yeah, right! The Nerf Rebelle charmed Dauntless! Because apparently we really need to have these charm bracelets with every blaster we purchase, and I actually wonder if that's metal or not. I guess we'll find out. Yes, the Dauntless, and this looks kind of familiar, don't it? Back of the box reveals, well, it's definitely getting some Messenger vibes off this thing. Guard the world from the dark forces that threaten it. Arm yourself with mystical weapons and enchanted charms to become the powerful protector. Let the adventure begin! Okay, why not? I guess this is the girly version of the Zombie Strike line. What exactly am I protecting, and what am I protecting it from? I do dig the art style. This is legitimately, I love this picture right here. It is awesome looking. I love every single thing about it. And really, Nerf, you should just stop with the whole, like, real actor child product placement crap and just use drawings. This artist, you don't pay them enough. And, well, bracelet with 2 charms to wear and attach to blaster. We've got leadership, which looks like the Rebelle logo, and courage or valor. Courage or what? I would assume that that's a different language, so courage and valor. I mean, I'm no English major, so I honestly do not know, but and that actually looks really cool. In fact, it looks like a necklace I bought a long time ago from a surf shop. That's interesting. But, well, let's see what we've got here. We have ditched the decoding gimmick and got ourselves an entirely new gimmick. And is that worthwhile? I do wonder. There's the blaster itself, and you may sit there and admire its glory, because I sure as hell am. And, gotta tear open these stupid boxes. I don't want to damage the picture! It's pretty! Holy crap, did they not do enough to secure this? I guess they don't want anybody stealing their bracelets, that's for sure. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, so let's start with the... Oh, god damn it! There, I have defeated the packaging. No, seriously, screw the packaging. Well, what do we get in the box? You get the Dauntless itself. You get 3 darts, and these are actually pretty cool looking. I do like those. Not bad, Hasbro, not bad. And you get the bracelet itself, which it's actually made of metal, and it's got the Rebelle logo on it, and it's got the little Valor or Courage charm on it. And before you ask, it don't fit. It's not happening. And I don't even have that big of wrists, but I guess I got bigger wrists than a 12-year-old girl. I mean, that goes without saying, I guess, but... What's the purpose of the charm bracelet for me? Well, nothing, but it does go on my pretty blaster, so how do I put this on? Well, doesn't effing say. It just says attach. You gotta be effing kidding me. Well, I'm gonna use my imagination and assume that it goes on something like, maybe. Oh, that locks up pretty tight. Huh. Okay. So what do we got here? Well, I have, again, small baby hands, and this is too big. Or too small, I should say. Does not feel good. I have to kind of hold it like this. You'll also notice that the pretty detailing right here is not on the other side of the blaster, although they are very keen for painting their logo. And my god, is there a lot of stupid warning text on the side of this thing. Jeez. Holy crap. And other than that, well, you got a nice little heart-shaped prime. You put the darts in, I'm assuming. And the fit is kind of awkward. And you fire. Well, aesthetically, it's very pleasing. It looks kind of like some kind of Victorian pirate pistol thing. And I mean, this is obviously a first impressions, but I can't grip this comfortably. And again, I have small hands. The trigger is kind of pinching me. The trigger is very weak. Let's see. Yeah, it's interesting. You can kind of see. But it is not comfortable. And I mean, most kind of weapons like this aren't. I get what they're going for. If I hold it like this, it's a little bit more comfortable. But, and yeah, the charms do stay on there pretty good. That's not bad at all. Just kind of lock it through there and... But the real question is, how does it compare to the original Messenger? And I have one new in box here as I cut myself, because I'm an idiot. And... Well, we've got the original Messenger here. Very, very similar, obviously. But the Dauntless is much, much longer. Does that mean it has a bigger plunger tube? Let's actually compare the draw. Well, the draw is identical, but the Dauntless does seem a little bit bigger. Let me find some darts and we'll compare the two. So, let's compare the two. Got the Dauntless, which I don't think that was fair. It's kind of holding the plunger thing. Let's try that again. Not too bad. We'll put this dart in the Messenger in the same barrel. And the answer is the Messenger shoots a wee bit harder. Just a little bit. Let's do a hand test and see if we can confirm that. It's hard. And oh wow, I'm having a constant problem of this thing hitting my hand. That is a design flaw. You really have to let it get plenty of room. But yeah, it's no contest. The Messenger does shoot harder. It's a smaller blaster, although I can't fault you if this thing looks cool, but I'm going to warn you, that handle is not as comfortable as you would think. And the trigger feels really new to me. This one feels a lot more definite. This feels very spongy, very eh. But the sad problem is, it looks really, really cool. And, well, just for S&Gs, let's see if the internals are the same. Comparing the internals of the Messenger here to the Dauntless, they are very, very similar. But the internals on the Messenger look and feel a hell of a lot better than what we've got going on here with the Dauntless. You can see there are some small differences between these two right here, which would be the AR system. And there's no cap on the plunger tube over here. In fact, this just seems like your normal plunger tube, while this is something kind of special. And maybe it's the spring, maybe it's the small changes in the AR. I honestly couldn't tell you what is causing this thing to be worse than the Messenger. It honestly doesn't look that good. In fact, there's already some wear right there. I'm kind of worried about that. But I think it's the spring. If I want to say something, I think it's the spring. But anybody's guess is as good as mine. That's just kind of, well, it's pretty, I'll give you that, but I think right now the Messenger is going to be a better buy for you. Messenger definitely feels like it's hitting a lot harder. Not to say that the Dauntless is bad, it just seems like it's going to hit marginally worse than the good old Messenger there. So I guess you can kind of make a whip Messenger out of one of these. Maybe. I don't think I'd bother when you can get these for cheaper, and honestly, this feels like a better blaster to me. It's well designed. I mean, you people might hate the handle, but it's a hell of a lot better than this thing, which if you grip it, it actually stops you from being able to shoot the blaster properly. So, all in all, I don't know. It's pretty. It comes with that bracelet, which gives it some value if you like that kind of thing. It's definitely not bad. It's well molded. I don't see any problems with the bracelet itself, but it's a better gimmick than the Secret and Spies, that's for sure, but it's too bad the performance didn't carry over. I guess that's my review on it. This trigger, gosh. Oh, and before I forget, this doesn't have a tack rail on it for whatever reason. Kind of weird. No tack rail whatsoever. Huh. Kind of weird.